So, Catherine, it is wonderful to see you right here on Zoom. Welcome, and so thank you so much for joining us for a minute. Many of the people in the audience, so-called tonight, this wonderful group that I sing with on Thursdays, have already heard about you and have heard about Life Bloom, and several of them have already donated to this project you're going to tell us about because we've been talking about it for a few weeks. But I just wanted them to see your wonderful face and hear your voice and hear you talk about why this project is so important. And just to fill in for a moment, the people that haven't met you before through me, Catherine is the director of a women's grassroots organization called Life Bloom International Services. And Catherine is a woman who is speaking truth to power constantly. But I was thinking about how it started, Catherine, and my memory of what you told me is that you had a pretty comfortable career. You were a young school principal, rising star in the education system in Kenya, and had you were maybe working on a social work degree, you had a child or two, and you were in a pretty, comfortable place by local standards, and very doing very well. But something hit you on the head and woke you up to something that changed the whole course of your life, which was understanding that some of the women, the mothers of the girls in your school, and a woman who worked for you in your home, were all working in brothels for extra money to feed their children or to keep their daughter's tuition paid. And that was a moment of truth for you. And in that truth, your heart led you to stop the work, leave the principal educational work, and go into Life Bloom work, which involved, as you write in your book, A Walk at Midnight, where you would go into brothels at night and almost literally drag women out and say, I have something better. I have something for you. And you offered counseling and economic development. And out of that grew this amazing women run organization that has helped over 6,000 women, probably more by now. So that's the background. I just want to fill everybody in. But what we're here today to talk about is the current project you're doing around sanitary supplies for women and girls. So I'm going to hand it over to you, my friend, and let's hear about it.
Thank you very much, Betsy. It's always such a pleasure to just be with you and to be in part of your singing group. I have done that in the US, I've done that in Kenya, and it's just amazing the power of music, the power of singing along, the power of just being together as women and men in this group and being able to support each other. So thank you very much for having me here. Happy to meet the whole group tonight and share just a little bit more about the project that is up and running. Menstrual health is so important for us, not just for the women, but for the girl child, for the girls who are out of school. They were out of school even before COVID-19 came. They were forgotten. They were not receiving services like sanitary towels, like the girls in school normally receive here in Kenya. The girls who have had to be sexually exploited because they could not afford one packet of sanitary towels, which is basically just about $half. With $1, you can buy, or they have 2 packets of pads. They could not afford that. They cannot afford that even today. And they sell their bodies to men, some of the men around who will buy the pads for them. And of course, we know that the effects of that, the consequences are not just a loss of self-esteem, self-confidence, self-worth, self-dignity. It also goes down to that they get married when they're young, or they are not able to even join schools. They become pregnant, they contract HIV, name it, anything. And yet, we are talking about girls who are between 10 years of age and 18 years of age. We are here because we need to support the 283 girls plus come 2021, at least with 2 packets of sanitary towels per month. Those are just about 8 pads, and 2 pieces of underwear after every 4 months, because majority of them even have nothing. They don't wear anything. So you even wonder how they'll use the pads if they received them. And we want to thank those who have already donated. and asking for more donations towards at least supporting one girl with that gift pack, which has 4 packets of sanitary pads for 2 months and 1 or 2 pieces of underwear, and bring back the smile and education and awareness on how to manage their menstrual health and just feel proud as women
Mm.
waiting to get to 18 years and above, be able to step out into that space of relationships, into the space of marriage and children, and whatever it is that they choose, not feeling ashamed of their past, but proud that somebody stood with them, walked with them in that space.
And you have a fundraiser tomorrow, right? You have a big event, and probably some of these girls are going to come to it, yeah?
And the girls will be reciting poems.
Mm.
We have 5 boys also, one of who will be reciting poems. They have, grown up, and because of working with the girls, they have decided and chosen that they are going to be champions for girls' menstrual health.
Wow.
That's the boys you
But
want
you are
to be
leading the
part.
way in Kenya. Yeah, you are. I know that people in this room with me right now are like, "Are you kidding? Boys are championing menstrual health." This is, I mean, you. Thank you, thank you. So, Catherine, we're gonna wrap up and do some singing, and we're gonna sing the Life Bloom song, which you may remember. I'm gonna bloom, bloom, bloom. You just wait and see. Can you just sing a little bit of it? Because I want to hear you. Would you mind as a closing?
I'm gonna bloom, bloom, bloom. You just wait and see. I'm gonna bloom, bloom, bloom. Just wait and see. And
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, that's it.
yes,
Right
that's
there.
the way to go.
Yeah. Oh, thank you so much.
Okay.
It's just wonderful to see you. I love you. And I know everyone watching you right now is loving you. And I know that we're going to be able to make a lot of difference for these girls and women. And we're excited to do that and grateful for the opportunity to reach out to women and girls around the world in ways that are both small, seem very small, but are huge. And you really told us the impact, the huge impact that this can have. So thank you so much, my friend. And I'll see you tomorrow on Zoom for the concert and the fundraising benefit. Okay.
Thank you.
Bye. Lots of love. Lots of love.
Lots of love to everybody. Thanks so much.
Great.